Pep Talk UK, Pro Beez, big surprise. I've just bumped into someone while I was getting a bit of petrol, and I bumped into the man. And Starbucks after, you know. I wasn't going to talk about that cheeky croissant that I was going to pick up.
Yeah, I see you dipping on that one.
I'm meant to be trading, man. I'm meant to be trading. And I'm
what are you doing around here anyway? Searching for people?
just about, you know, roaming the streets.
You know, it's just good to see you in real life, you know, see what you're all about. Yeah,
yeah.
Good, mate.
No more of that Zoom shit, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad to introduce Micky Theo in the flesh. How you doing? How's things?
Good, thank you. Yeah, you know what? Nice bit of sun. Good. Yeah, no, enjoying it today. Sunday, a chill out day. So yeah, passing by, I thought I'd grab a coffee and up the drive I'm into. It's the Pep himself.
I must say, you're making me feel remarkably guilty of myself. I've just seen Micky Theo looking in hella shape, and I'm feeling like 20 years younger or so. I'm like, I need to sort my life out, man.
Yeah, you get there. I mean, it's just a little bit of chiseling out and away you go.
So talk to me. I saw a few weeks ago John Fury come out in the blue and address the whole situation and offer you out in a spa, in the gym, up north. You since then responded straight afterwards. What can you tell me? What's happening in general? It never took place, did it?
It never took place because, you know, I said what I said last comment, you know, a last shout out. It's like going to a backyard, me going into a gym, because listen, I don't have a problem with John. It's just, you know, everyone was criticising that I said professionals don't go to back gardens. All right, we're not professionals. I'll take that back. Probably said the wrong word. People don't go, I'll put it in another phrase, people don't go to people's back gardens at the end of the day, yeah? Unless you're travelling, proper travelling boys, and however they do it, yeah? If you've got a problem with the person, I don't have a problem with John or anyone. The pure challenge, like I say, you know, I've said what I've said over the time. I don't want to repeat myself, but what's been said has been said. In the early days, we had it all sanctioned for the 28th back in the day, pay-per-view, when it was a proper lockdown. They never come back. I said what I said. It's continued since then to basically John getting fit, which is, I'll take my hat off to him. He's looking in good shape. But getting in shape in 3 months don't make you a fighter, you know. If you haven't trained for 20 years, that's got to catch up, you know, and it takes time to catch up and get you back into that phrase. But I don't care if he's training and he's back in shape and the 20 years ago is here now. Don't bother me, you know. It's all about me challenging him for a fight. He wanted the auditorium. He wanted to fight for money, according to his manager. Now it's all changed. He's swerving me. It's all about bare knuckle this and bare knuckle that and bare knuckle this and bare knuckle that. Challenging bare knuckle, he can have it any way he wants. Then he's gone on the rage about this and about that. Listen, forget the rage, forget all the crap, forget all the bullshit out there. Yeah. Now he's coming out with pandemic, of all people. So I said to him, you know what? And the last 4 or 5 years, let's go back to the pandemic. I said, no problem, John. I'll see you pandemic early next year, hopefully, because he's going on about Eddie Hearn, yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, you were ready 24/7 whenever. You wasn't ready 24/7. You just worried that someone's called you out, John, and that was it, basically. Listen, I'm not going to make no more videos. I just bumped into a good friend of mine here, and he's getting to me to talk a little bit. But at the end of the day, you're worried about pandemic this and pandemic that. It's all bullshit, mate. You want money out of this game. Originally with Spencer Brown. Like I say, I got pissed off before, called you a chicken, and Spencer what he is. But I'll take all that back. Let's move forward. You wanted the big auditorium arena, and now you're going against it and saying that, you know, you're not worth this and I'm not worth that, and who am I, and I want this and I want that fame. It ain't all about that, mate. At the end of the day, we'll get on next year, because you got some training to do. Like you say, you got young Tommy coming up and a few other prospects. Listen, you didn't get Tyson Fury to where he is today. Peter Fury got Tyson to where he is today, yeah? Peter spent a lot of time, a lot of energy into Tyson back in the day. You just coming off and trying to nick him off your brother. I said, but anyway, that's between you guys, not me. But Peter got Tyson where he is today, in my opinion, anyway. Not you, John. And you're saying you're going to get other people to the same limit. I don't think you can do it. You can't get yourself to that limit at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens anyway. Listen, next year, early next year, hopefully this, as you call it, John, pandemic goes, and everyone's saying, you know, they wouldn't pay to come and see me or see John. We're not pros, we're not this, we're not that. Listen, you've all got your own comments at the end of the day. All it is one man challenging another man. That's all it is, for a good cause. You know, all you John's fans or whatever, you know, saying I lost my bottle because I didn't turn up. What about John? Didn't he lose his bottle on the 28th when we called it on? Nah. R.I.P. Mick, this and that, you've eaten more than what you can chew. Have I? I haven't, have I? And I say, you will see on the night who wins. John might win, I might win, whatever. But listen, I'm destined to take him on, take him over, and finish him for good, yeah, and shut everyone up. But that's saying now, but we'll see if John wants to do it after the pandemic's over. So, you know, what more do you want me to say?
Reminding viewers what John Fury said about Eddie Hearn's sort of connection to this fight.
Well, it was all about, you know, Eddie Hearn, he just about gets one done in his back garden with the pandemic, basically, you know. He's got to come out with something, isn't he? But the reason why he's come out of all this blah-de-blah, he's got seminars coming up. And I said to John, your name's Sean Tarnish because you ain't fighting me yet, number one. Number two, when he has his seminars, people are going to be asking the question, main question, John, why didn't you fight Micky Theo? But you've done everything you could the last 4 videos, John. Prior to that, you weren't making no videos. Then you thought, hold up, I need to do some more shout-outs. And the biggest shout-out for you was, get me down there last Sunday, yeah? Well, you knew that wasn't happening. So you can tell your fans, well, I've done what I can. I've called him out, he didn't turn up. I don't think anyone was in that gym. It was probably 10 o'clock at night when you went back in there, John, done a little video in there. But you'd be shocked if I did turn up, wouldn't you? You go, oh my fucking God, what's going on here? You know, you wouldn't not know how to handle me, mate, if I turned up. If I turned up, I'd turn up on my own as well. Wouldn't turn up with a team behind me. Because I got nuts, crackers.
You got the kahunas, yeah? You got
the kahunas. And he's, you know, talking about tensing muscle. This is me. They're not flabby like yours. These are arms that not tensing. They are who they are. You know, I don't need to tense. This is tensing. But my arms are like this for years. You know, my arms are small compared to what they used to be. This is my body, not old floppy old man like you. And I did make a big cuckoo in the last one saying you don't look 55, you look 56. I meant 66. Yeah, sorry, you're 55 now, but you look 66, John. That's what I meant to say to you. And people taking a piss on Instagram and all that saying 55, 56. You know, you're 10 years older than what you look compared to me. Yeah, and I'm 2 years older than you. So that was a point I was getting across to the viewers or whoever was looking at it, whoever wants to look at it. But listen, every human being out there is going to say different things, yeah? But listen, I'll shut the lot of you up on when it happens and knock the fuck out of John and finished, you know? That puts an end to everyone. Shuts their mouth.
Are you feeling a bit itchy? 3-4 months. It's a long time, potentially.
It doesn't matter when it is, you know? Like I say, he had his chance. John Fury had his chance. When he said he was ready 24/7, I got annoyed because Spencer wasn't coming back to me on the 28th of May. I got annoyed because I wanted this on badly, yeah? But obviously you ain't ready, you're never ready, and you think you're ready because you're running whatever, 4, 3, 2, 5, 10 miles a day. Good luck to you. Yeah, your body ain't ready, you can see your body ain't ready, it's a flab. You're a standing flab, that's what you are. And when I smash that body, mate, you ain't gonna know what's hit you. The strength and power of someone that's trained all my life in the weights, as you put it, yeah? So you want to class me as a bodybuilder? I'm a bodybuilder. He's going to smash you up, mate. Yeah, that's what I've got to say to you, yeah? Forget I'm a boxer. I'm not really a boxer. You're the boxer. You're the one that done professional boxing. I'm the one that done nothing, yeah? And you're saying I should be proud to fight someone like you in the ring. I said, who are you at the end of the day, yeah? You're just a man that was getting beaten by Alpha, your best pal that you used to go to Cyprus with, yeah, and take his eye out. No decent man in this world would do that to your friend, yeah? You done it because you was losing. You knocked you down twice. Same as David Campbell. I'll rub it in your face again. David Campbell done you twice, John. He went to your gypsy site as well. I've got evidence on this phone recording from people you know from school days. This is where it's come from, yeah? But I've told the guy, I won't put it on. I won't shout it out. I won't embarrass, not so much him, but you. Yeah, I've got the evidence in here. I don't care what you've done, who's beating you up, whatever, but don't try and hide the fact, John, that you've been done by David Campbell. Went to your campsite and you wouldn't even come out your camper, as they put it. I've got it on here. And one day, when this is all over, I'll plate you over a drink. And we'll have a good old giggle together, probably, yeah? That's all I can say to you, John. But I hope you're enjoying the weather. Hope you're doing loads of running, because you've got me coming down the line, yeah? When the pandemic's over, as you want to put it now, we'll wait, no problem.
Yeah, a lot of people in the boxing forums saying that John Fury might have the upper hand with the boxing IQ. But, I mean, you told me off camera that you used to train with a few pros back in the day also.
Listen, I've done what I've done. I don't need to shout it out, because I'm not really one for shouting things out. I think John wants all the fame, all the glory and everything, yeah? Me, I just walk in my dogs, like I say, one morning, I seen it and I thought I'd go for it, yeah? It might be a midnight crisis thing, I don't know, but this is what I want. The name John Fury that shouts out all these big... Have you heard the latest? He wants to fight Mike Tyson again, since he's lost a few pounds. Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis. Cuckoo. This proves who you are and what you're all about and who you're shouting about. You're just a big mouth, mate. Listen, please God they don't come and say, come on in John, let's go, because I'll smash you all the place. I wouldn't even think about insulting them professionals, dragging them out of where they're coming from, you know, retirement. Yeah, that's embarrassing, my friend, and that only embarrass you too, you know. So you need to calm down a little bit, yeah. Stay humble in life, yeah. This is all about a challenge, not anything else, you know. Put a dumbbell in your bag when you go Manchester or that. Dumbbell? What want a dumbbell for? Well, I didn't get that phrase, what the dumbbell was all about. Maybe it's a stick over your head. I'm not that type of guy, John, you know. If I was to come to Manchester, honestly, I'd come on my own to show you who I am. Yeah, and I don't need an entourage behind me. Even if you had an entourage, if I wanted to go in your back garden and fight you, I'd go on my own, mate. That's how much knackers I've got, yeah? It's like when I used to run my club. I had 15 doormen working for me, and I'd be in front of them. I'd run from the office downstairs and I'd be in front of them. That's me. This is the heart I've got, yeah? That's who I am. I fronted 15 guys one night. My doorman fucking went, whoops, whoop, have some of that, yeah? And you know what? That's how I become friends with the leader of the pack who turned up one day, because I've got nuts, mate, crackers, I'm not going to do it, yeah? And that's what we call respect, you know? Humble and respectful guy. That's me.
Yeah. I've got a feeling that this fight it's gonna happen. You know, I know there's been a lot of back and forth, but I can see it happening. You know, I can see there's big interest in the fight anyway.
It's been a lot of back and forth with John mouthing it off, basically wanting to do some serious damage, yeah? I'm humble, yeah? I've only, on the last month or so, saying what I'm going to do to him, because he makes me want to say things like that, although I want to say a lot more, but I control it. Control this, and use this, and use that in the ring. That's what I'm all about. Remember, the dog that growls or barks never bites, and that's how I see John. And he's got a nice big heavy fat body I can use as a punch bag, and that glass jaw is another thing. Oof, if I catch that, oh, it's going to crumble. According to Alfie, he knocked him out twice. But that's why John got upset and a bit anxious to stick his finger in his eye and to his best pal. But anyway, that is history. Tomorrow's a mystery, and maybe next year could be something special.
You know, John Fury's on Instagram now. Have you directly messaged each other about a fight? Has that happened yet?
To be honest, a friend of mine said if I want this fight to go, I need to get on Instagram. You know, and I don't do this. I know John don't do it. But I think John's loving it. You know now. And I've heard he's got a lot of followers. Good luck to him. But I think it's quite enjoying to watch what John's got to say on Instagram. You know, some of the things that gets posted in the Sun and here and there. Listen, it's all good stuff at the end of the day. Listen, at the end of the day, we're human beings. Yeah, there's no hatred deep down. No one's done anything. He ain't hurt me in any way for me to, you know, want to do what I've got to do to him, and vice versa. It's just a pure challenge, basically. Take it like a man, act correctly according to how we're going to get it on. Let's do it properly, and let's just show the fans out there who's who at the end of the day. You know, it's basically it's all about a challenge. It's all for a good cause. It's all hunky-dory. That's coming from me anyway. There's no malicious well, there's never been anything malicious said from me. I know there has been from John, but maybe that's the way of him expressing himself and getting that horrible hatred feeling at himself. That makes sense. But anyway, it is what it is. Didn't think I was going to be talking about this again. But you know, in life you bump into some strange people, some strange faces. No disrespect to you.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
Yeah, well, I'd never think in a million years that you'd be here. You know what I mean? I just thought I'd pass by, get a coffee, get a bit of juice for the car. But
maybe it's a London thing.
Listen, it's a great meeting point, I suppose, isn't it? This place, everyone comes here. Yeah, it's a chill out joint, I think. But yeah.
Right, Micky, we better let you have your. I know your roasters awaiting you. You know, full protein up,
cooking,
minimum carbs.
Yeah, you know, we've got to keep in. Listen, we've always kept in trim, so you know we do what we got to do, and yeah. But listen, to all you fans that got some bad comments coming over, you need to chill out a little bit. We'll wait for the night, and then you can get all your comments into, you know, who's bad and who's this and who's that. Like I say, John's been pulling wool over people's eyes the last 4 videos, trying to say that, well, I've done my best, he didn't turn up on that day, and like I say, you're not 55, John, you look 65. I'll rephrase what I said, what mistake I made the other day. So, but apart from that, keep training, you're looking well, you look a lot more healthy than what you have done, and listen, you're getting on a bit now, you look older than me, like 10 years on me, but just keep yourself in shape, eat the right food, and stay away from that booze. I shouldn't be saying that. Get on that booze.
Hey, you want to show the viewers the guns before we head out?
The guns.
Micky Theo, Pep Talk. Make sure you subscribe.